Good morning everyone and good morning sir. Today my topic is about basic Java programming, and I know for sure that some of us are very familiar and knowledgeable enough for what is Java programming. And this topic is just a review on how to create or develop a program using Java language. But before that, let us define what is Java. So Java is a popular programming language created in 1995. It is owned by Oracle, and most of the applications, especially Android apps, are made up of Java program. And not only a Android app, but also a desktop applications, web applications, web and application servers, games, and database connections. So why we use Java? Java works on different platforms like Windows, Mac, Linux, and etc. It is one of the most popular programming language in the world. It is easy to learn and simple to use. It is an open source and free program. Java is an object-oriented language which gives a clear structure to programs and allow codes to be reused, lowering development costs. Java is close to C++ and C#. It makes it easy for programmers to switch to Java or vice versa. So Java is a very flexible program na kung saan ay we can use it or it works in a different operating system like Windows, Mac, and Linux. It is an open source and free. So mean to say, you can download a Java software via searching it to internet, and you don't need to pay for anything compared to other programming software that you need to pay for its premium software. And since it is since Java can work in different platforms, and it became the most popular programming language. So hindi siya katulad ng ibang programming software o programming language na limited lang at may specific na platforms silang pwedeng gamitin. Unlike sa Java, it can be used in different platforms, right? Next, how to install Java. So, some PCs might have Java already installed. So, may mga PC or desktop tayo na may Java na available sa ating mga unit. But to check if you have a Java installed on a PC, search in the start bar for a Java or type the following command prompt. So just simply press the Windows R to run the command prompt and enter this code. So Java space dash version. Then press enter. If Java is installed, you will see something like this. So the Java version, which is 11.0.1, 2018-10-16. So depending on your version, that will Java or that will show in your screen the Java version. But if you don't have a Java software or program in your laptop or in your PC, I have here a video for a tutorial on how to use or how to download and install a Java software for your PC or computers. So let's watch this one.
Hello everyone, I welcome you all to my channel. First of all, a very happy new year to all of you. Today I will be showing you how to install Java in 2021 in your Windows operating system. So let's begin. First of all, we'll check whether Java has been installed in our operating system. So for that, we'll be opening our command prompt and then we'll type Java space dash version. And after typing that, as you can see, the Java is not recognized as an internal or external command. So that means Java is not installed in our operating system. So we'll download it in our operating system. So for that we'll be first opening our Chrome browser, and then we'll search Java JDK download. And after typing, the first result that we'll be getting is from oracle.com. Now we'll click on the first link, and after clicking that we can see the latest version is Java AC 15. So 15 is our latest version. It might be different if you are downloading in some other time. So you should download the latest version. So click on this JDK download, and then you will see right at the bottom of this page this Windows 64 installer. There are two options basically. One is a zip file and another is a exe file. So I will recommend you to download this exe file. So just click on it and it will start downloading. First you need to accept this license agreement. So after accepting it, click on the download and it will start downloading. I have already downloaded it, so I'll just cancel this and I will install from my earlier downloaded version, that is this 15.0.1. So I'll just double click on it and then click next. Now this is the location where your Java JDK going to be installed, that is this program files Java JDK-15.0.1. If you want to change your location, then you can simply change, click on the button change, and you can save in your desired destination. But I would recommend you not to change this destination. Just simply click on next, then it will start installing. After a minute or so it will be completely installed, and then just simply click on close. Now after installing Java, you need to set these environment variables so that you can compile your program from any other directory. So for that you need to go to this C directory and then click on program files, then Java, then you will get this JDK 15.0.1 folder. Just click on it and then click this bin directory. Now here you need to copy this path, just copy it and then click the start menu and then click on settings, and here in the settings just simply type environment. Now after typing that you will be getting these two search results, that is this environment variable for your account and edit system environment variable. So you need to click on this second option, that is this edit the system environment variables. Now after clicking that you'll be getting the system properties. Now here just click on environment variables and then click on path in the system variables, then click on edit, and here just click the edit text and put a semicolon and paste the path. Yeah, now it's done. Now click OK. Okay, now you need to set this Java home environment variable. So for that just click on new and then just simply type Java home environment all in caps in under this variable name option. So just type that, and then under this variable value you need to paste the path. Now you need to paste this path up to JDK 15.0.1. So for that, just come backward to one directory and then copy the path, and then go to new system variable and then just paste the path under this variable value. Alright, now just simply click OK, and just simply click OK and finish. You are done. Now just again open command prompt and type java space dash version, and now you'll see this is Java version 15.0.1 has been installed right click on your computer. Now you can simply run a Java program to test if it's working correctly or not. So for that, just open your notepad and write a simple hello world program. And then just create a new folder like in Java program, and then save uh, with the extension of .java. This is necessary, otherwise the program will not compile. It will be saved as a txt file, which is not desired. We need to save this program as .java extension. Now just type cmd and write java c hello world, that is the name of the class, .java. So the compile has been done correctly, and you can see this .class file has been generated, and we will simply run by typing java hello world, and you can see this output hello world has been generated. So that's all friend, thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also share with your friends, and also don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you very much and God bless you all.
Ayan, so we already know how to install Java software to our PC or our desktop or our computers. So, mas okay no kung magkakaroon talaga tayo ng sariling Java software dun sa ating PC or ating computers na ginagamit para pwede nating ma-practice yung pagpo-program using Java language. So, you can search naman sa YouTube different tutorial videos about how to install a Java software in your personal computers. Alright, so let's proceed now. Now we are now here in Java syntax. So in Java, every application begins with a class name, and that class must match the file name. Java file can be done in any text editor like Notepad. So, yung pinakita kanina sa video, Notepad ang ginamit niya para makagawa ng simple, basic Java program. And as you can see, no, yung class name na ginamit niya is the same dun sa file name kung paano niya sinave yung Java code, no? And in this our example, so we have here a public class main. So yung class name natin dito is yung word na main. And dapat yung file name natin is the same with our class name. So kung ang class name natin ay main, so our file name must be main.java. So that's how we name our program, our file in Java. And every line of code that runs in Java must be inside a class. A class should always start with an uppercase first letter. So kanina no, yung file name natin ay yung class name natin which is main ay naka-uppercase yung first letter which is yun yung rules or syntax sa Java. As you can see, yung class name natin which is main, uppercase yung first letter niya. And sabi niya, all codes that runs in Java must inside a class. So, paano natin malalaman kung yung codes natin ay nasa loob ng ating class name? Just simply put an open and a close curly brace. So, all the codes inside the open and close curly brace are the codes that will run in Java. Right? And note, Java is a case-sensitive program. Main, which has a uppercase M and a lowercase m, na main has different meaning. So, kung susundan lang natin yung syntax or yung rules in coding a Java, our class name should always or must be start with a uppercase first letter. Right? Okay, now let's proceed to main method. Any code inside the main method will be executed. The main method is required and you will see it in every Java program. So this is an example of our main method, right? So in uh, coding in Java, so hindi dapat mawawala ang main method, yung public static void main. And then yung code inside the main method, which is the string, open and curly brace, as yung args, close open parenthesis. The code system out or system.out.println. Inside the main method, we can use the println method to print a line of text to the screen. For example, this one. So we have here the main method and gumamit ulit tayo ng open and curly brace para yung ating statement ay nasa loob ng ating main method. So, system.out.println, close open parenthesis, string, dahil yung hello world niya. So, we want to display hello world dito sa ating program, no? Kaya, kapag nag-display siya sa ating program or sa ating screen, kapag nira natin siya, makikita mo yung hello world na naka-align. Yeah. So note, the curly braces marks the beginning and the end of a block of code. So ito siya. So yun yung curly braces natin. Each code statement must end with semicolon. So ito yung statement natin. Yung hello world. So ayan, may semicolon siya sa dulo. So, yan yung syntax on how to write or code a Java program. Java comments. Siguro napapansin nyo na to nung kapag kayo ay nagke-create or nagde-develop ng program, no? Yung mga comments na yan dun sa pagko-code natin. So, pero ano ba talaga yung gamit nitong Java comments na to? So, comments can be used to explain Java code to make it more readable. It can also be used to prevent execution when testing alternative code. So, Java comments. So, ito ay very helpful especially sa mga nagpo-program para hindi sila malito or ma-confuse doon sa pagko-code nila para makapag-develop ng isang program. So using these comments, pwede nila ma-identify kung ano yung functions ng specific na code na yon, at para madali nilang mas readable ito sa mga nag-check or nag-analyze ng codes na ginagawa ng mga programmer. So Java comment has a single line comment. Single line comments start with 2 forward slashes. Any text between 2 forward slashes and the end of the line is ignored by Java. So using these 2 forward slashes, all the comments will not be affect the program. It will not be included in execution of the program. So ito ay parang short explanation ng program or ng codes na ginagamit mo sa specific na program. For example, this one. So our comment is before our statement. So mapapansin nyo, we're using 2 forward slashes. Palagay, this is a comment. So, pag nira natin siya, same pa rin yung kalalabasan niya, yung hello world. So, hindi naka-apekto yung ating comment dun sa execution ng ating program. Another type of Java comments is the Java multi-line comments. So, kung yung una ay single line comment na ginagamitan natin na 2 forward slashes, dito naman sa multi-line comments ay gumagamit tayo ng single forward slashes and an asterisk for the beginning, and at the ends we're using asterisk and forward slashes. So any text between these two input, or let's say code, will be ignored by Java. So for example, this one. So we have here a multi-line comment, and we use the forward slash asterisk asterisk forward slash, and it will not affect the execution of our program. Now let's proceed to Java variables. So variables are containers for storing data values, right? So we have here a different types of variables. We have here the string, int, float, char, and boolean. So for string, it stores text such as, for example, hello. String values are surrounded by double quote. So for us to identify if the value of a variable is a string, we should look first the double quote surrounded by it. So, and also, kapag tayo ay magko-code at gusto natin na ang value ng ating variable ay string, we must surround it by double quote. So, yun yung parang sign na ang iyong value ay string. And int stores integers, whole numbers, without decimal. So, whole numbers lang siya kapag int ang gagamitin natin as variables. Float naman ay, ito ay with decimals, no? So, with decimals, so dun ginagamit yung float. Char goes single character such as single quote A or single quote B. Char values are surrounded by single quote. So, ayan. So, difference sila nung string at char. So, kung yung string double quote, ang char naman, character ay single quote. And the boolean stores values with two states, true or false. So, yun lang yung value ng ating variables kapag ginamitan natin siya ng booleans or boolean, true or false only. So this is a sample of syntax or the ideal use of the variables. So, type variable is equal to value. So, yung type, ito yung string, integers or int, float, boolean, char, and yan. And yung variable niya, kung ano yung i-assign nating variable sa kanya, then yung value ng variable. So, for example, we have here create a variable called fname. So, fname short for first name. Type of string and assign it a value dyan. So, just follow the syntax. Yung type, string, dahil yung given natin ay string yung nasa given natin. Fname, and the value of our variable is jump. So again, string yung ginamit natin as type. So it must be held or surrounded by double quotes. Okay, then yung statement natin. So dito sa ating statement, nilagay natin yung variable natin. No? So, yung variable lang na inilagay natin sa loob ng ating statement. So ganun yung syntax when it comes sa string. So, kapag niran yan, ang lalabas dyan ay yung name na John. Another example, create a variable called num of type int and assign it the value 10. So, yung type natin, int, since 10 is then yung variable is num, yung value ng num is 10. So, we're using int dahil whole number yung value ng ating variables. So, yung statement natin, num. So, ang output niyan ay 10. And another way of coding using integers is this one. Int num, then semicolon, num is equal to 10, semicolon, then yung statement natin. So, the same lang siya ng kalalabasan, si same output. Ang pinagkaiba lang ay hindi agad tayo nag-declare ng value dun sa ating second code. No? Doon na tayo sa next line nag-declare ng value. Now, let's proceed to display variables. The println method is often used to display variables. Right? So, the value inside the println statement ay siya yung magdi-display dun sa ating screen. And to combine both text and variable, use the positive or plus sign character. Okay? So, for example, in our program, we have a string name. A string first name o fname is equal to John. Then yung statement natin, naglagay tayo sa ating println na string na hello. Plus, ginamit natin yung positive character or plus sign. Then, yung ating variables, yung fname. So, the result or the output of this program is this one. Hello, John. So, napagsama natin yung ating given na string na hello plus yung value ng ating variable na which is John using the positive or the plus sign character. Also, you can also use the positive or plus sign character to add a variable to another variable. For example, we have here the first name, John. The type is string. And last name is Bravo. So, string pa rin siya. So, they are surrounded by double quotes. And then, yung last natin is, i-combine natin yung value ng ating first name o F name and L name. So, the system will print hello plus yung magiging value ng ating third string or third input, which is yung cname na fname plus lname. So, the output will be like this one. Hello, John, Bravo. So, using again the positive or plus sign character, nagkaroon tayo ng uh, isang output na pinagsama natin yung value ng ating dalawang variables. Right? So, ganun paggamit ng ating plus or positive sign. They are connecting variables to another variable. Alright, so now let's proceed to Java identifiers. All Java variables must be identified with unique names. These unique names are called identifiers. So identifiers can be short names like X and Y, and more descriptive names like age, sum, or total volume. So for example, we have here the int, yung type natin, and then yung ating variables na minutes per hour, and then yung value niya ay 60. So ito yung descriptive names ng ating identifiers. And compared to this one, int m is equal to 60. So the first example or the first given, which is yung minutes per hour, so it is easy to understand, it is easy to read that 60 is equal to minutes per hour. Unlike m is equal to 60, hindi natin ma-identify kung ano yung m, kung para sa yung m na yon at bakit 60 yung value niya. So that's why variables must be identified with unique names. Okay? And you can use it as a short or descriptive names. It's up to you kung saan ka mas komportable na maglagay ng variable. Note, it is recommended to use descriptive names in order to create understandable and maintainable code. Ayan, so as a programmer, kung ikaw ay gagawa ng isang program, it is easy for you to use a descriptive names of a variables para you easily understand kung para saan yung variable na yun at yung value na ginamit mo doon sa variable. The general rules for constructing names of variables or unique identifiers are: names can contain letters, digit, underscore, and $sign. Names must begin with a letter. So hindi pwede mag-start ng number or ng special character ang iyong identifiers. Name should start with a lowercase letter and it cannot contain white space. So again, Java is a case-sensitive program. So iba ang meaning kapag ang first letter ay uppercase and compared to sa first letter na naka-lowercase. And avoid the white space. Kung gusto mo maglagay noon, use the underscore that will serve as the space or separation of two variables. If you want more variables, use the underscore as your space. Names can also begin with $sign and underscore. Names are case sensitive. My var and my this is what I said earlier na magkaiba or very sensitive Java, especially in writing a variable name. Reserved words like Java keywords such int or boolean cannot be used as name. So, yeah, these are example of reserved words. So, hindi mo siya pwede gamitin as names or variables to your value dahil nga parang nakasave na siya sa Java na these words are used for a specific functions lang. No, hindi mo siya pwede gamitin sa other statement. Now, let's proceed to Java operators. Operators are used to perform operations on variables and values. So, for example, this one, int x is equal to 100 plus 50. So, we are using a plus sign as operator in our program. The same with this one. So, we also use the plus sign as our operator, but the difference is in the second given or in the second line, we use the variable sum1 plus our given value 250. So meaning to say sum1, which is the value is 150 dahil yun yung nakadeclare sa ating first line, no? So kung ano yung kung ano yung value ng sum1 ay automatic na mag-a-add siya dun sa value ng ating sum2. The same with sum3. Okay, so variables ang ginamit natin instead of whole numbers dun sa sum2 and sum3. It's a combination of variables and numbers and variables and variables. So, ganun yung other way of using operators in our program or sa Java. Although the plus sign operator is often used to add together two values, like in the example above, it can also be used to add together a variable and a value or a variable and another variable. So, yun na nga yun, dun sa sum2, so we have here a variable and a value, and sa sum3 is a variable and another variable. So, pwede natin silang gamitin parehas. Java operators are divided into the following groups. So, first is the arithmetic operators. Second is assignment operators, comparison operators, logical operators, and bitwise operators. So let's proceed to arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are used to perform common mathematical operations. So very familiar naman, so addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, increment, and decrement. So ito yung ating mga arithmetic operators na pwede natin gamitin sa ating Java programs. Java assignment operators. Assignment operators are used to assign values to variables. Example, int x is equal to 100. So our assignment operator here is the equal sign. Why? Because we assign x to have a value of 100 using the equal sign. So, yung value ng x natin is equal to 100. The same with our, this one, string first name is equal to John. So, we assign the value to the string f name using the equal sign operators, or assignment operators. The addition assignment operators, or plus equal sign, adds a value to a variable. For example, this one. So integer x is equal to 10, semicolon, then x plus equal to 5. So that's how we use the plus equal operator. A list of all assignment operators. So ito na yung mga list of assignment operators. No? So we have here the equal sign, the plus equal sign. So example, x plus equals to 3. So the same siya with x is equal to x plus 3. And the same with other assignment operators. So, yeah. So, yun yung ating mga different assignment operators. Pero hindi naman siya totally lahat kailangan gamitin when creating a program using Java. So, just be familiar, to be familiarized with the operators, different operators that we have. Right, so now let's proceed to Java comparison operators. Comparison operators are used to compare two values. So I have here the equal or equal to. So x is equal to y. And next is not equal. So example niya is x is not equal to y. Then a greater than, less than, greater than or equal, less than or equal to. So ayan yung mga different comparison operators natin na pwede natin gamitin kapag tayo ay nag-create ng program using Java. So ito, madalas natin to nakikita kapag nagpo-program tayo using Java, yung mga comparison operators na yan. The Java logical operators. Logical operators are used to determine the logic between variables or values. So I have here the logical AND, logical OR, and logical NOT. So for the logical AND, return true if both statements are true. Now for example, 5 is less than, x is less than 5 and x is less than 10. Okay? Another example is this one, yung logical OR. So returns true if one of the statement is true. So x is less than 5. Logical OR x is less than 4. Alright, so ayan. So maging familiar lang tayo dun sa ating mga Java logical operators. Using the not logical naman, so it reverses the result, return false if the result is true. So ganun din. So if the statement is true, kapag ginamitan natin ng logical not, it will result false dahil nire-reverse niya yung o binabaliktad niya yung result ng ating statement or condition sa program. Logical operators has only three answers, no? Just yes or no, or on or off, and true or false. For this, Java has a Boolean data type which can take a values true or false. Yan. So, yan lang naman kadalasang statement or value kapag nagko-code na tayo, true or false na naman. Alright, Boolean values. A Boolean type is declared with a Boolean keyword and can only take the value true or false. So, no more value except true or false kapag gumamit tayo ng type na Boolean. Alright, so for example, a Boolean is Java fun is equal to true. Boolean is fishy tasty is equal to false. So, kapag nilagay natin siya sa ating statement, System.out.println is Java fun. So, lalabas na ating output ay true dahil yun yung value niya sa ating input. And then, kapag yung is fishy tasty naman, so false yung magiging result ng ating program. Dahil yun yung nakadeclare na value ng is fish tasty. Right? So, Boolean expression. A Boolean expression is a Java expression that returns a Boolean value true or false. Right? So, you can use a comparison operator such as greater than operator to find out if an expression is true. So, for example, we have here int x is equal to 10 and int y is equal to 9. So, we have here the statement system.out.println x is greater than y. So, x is greater than y. So, we see that the statement is true because 10 is greater than 9. So, true yung magdi-display sa ating screen. And another example is int is equal to 10. So, yung ating statement is x is equal to 9. So, we can see that the value of x is 10 and that which is not equal to 9. So, the output or the result of our program will be false because the value of x is not equal to 9. So, ganun yung sa ating Boolean expression naman, no? Kung gagamit tayo ng greater than, less than, or equal na operators. Okay, so that's the end of my presentation. So, thank you very much. So, I hope you learned something and nag-flashback sa inyo kung ano yung how to code using Java. So, these are my references. Yeah.